So like if you're someone like a professional, you're like in a professional service, like a lawyer or solicitor, generally they like tick lists and like planning and strategy and all that kind of stuff. But generally creatives will just like scribbling down on a piece of paper and being a bit more like you look at my desk over there now, it's like probably looking and go, what the hell's going on? Yeah. But I know what's going on in my own head. Yeah. But it's like to like someone like in a professional service, they'd probably look at it and go, what the hell's going on here? So I had this thing in my head where I was like, I want to make a piece of content that's like showing that and how being a bit more messy can help. Yeah. So yeah, I just figuring out how to word that really. So it could be something like, just as an idea, it could be something like, do you know, like when I'm editing videos or when I'm creating a piece of content, it's actually quite messy. Yeah. I don't really put too much mind into how it wants to feel or how it wants to look or like a big strategy, or I don't really think about like a hook, or I don't think about the structure of like wording and all that. Now, if you ask like a load of social media people, they'd probably like massively disagree with that. And to them, it'd probably look like really messy on paper. But I tend to find when we sit down and like talk and like things come out, that's why I love podcasting. You get the juice. Yeah, 100%. You get the juice out of it. You squeeze all the juice out of the lemon. And if you look at my sort of editing timeline, it looks like just a complete shit tip. To be honest with you, it looks like a complete mess. People wouldn't be able to make head or tail of it, especially if you're someone who like edits videos on your phone. Yeah. Because it's always like when you edit videos on your phone, it's always like one timeline. Yeah. Like you put a little B-roll on it, you put a bit of music on it, whatever, and that's quite simple. If you look at my like Premiere Pro timeline, it's like a fucking shit tip. Yeah. It's like it's so disorganized and messy. But I basically just plonk everything on there and make it. I go through it and make it make sense. Yeah. And ultimately, what you come out with is a story that's ultimately something that's like valuable to me.
That's what you want.
That's because that's what I want to create. Yeah. And that's something that I've created that I'm proud of. And because it's entertained me, I'm not in search of like virality every time. I'm not in search of being the perfect piece of content every time. And it's like really tailored thing. What I'm looking for is this piece of content that's been created that like, yeah, it's edited well and it's done well and all that. But it's something that it's the best piece of content I can make. Yeah. I'm not just doing it for like views and I'm not doing it for like engagements. If people want to engage with it, great. I love all that. But I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it because that's my thing. Creatively express myself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So like the YouTube channels that I most sort of engage with the most and I resonate with the most are the ones that just create something that they're proud of. Yeah. It's not the ones that are chasing virality every time. Because like we talked about this, didn't we? We can go outside now and we can do a stupid piece of content that has no value to anyone, but it gets millions of views. We can do that and know how to get views. But you don't want to get caught between that rock and a hard place of I'm getting a shit ton of views, but my business is shit. Yeah. Or the other way around where my business is flying, but my social media is shit. Yeah. You want to get that like happy medium. And I tend to find the best way to do that is to create something that you're authentically proud of, how you would do it. And if people resonate with that, great. If people don't, then they don't have to.
But that's how you get a more follower base that's more, they want what,
Yeah.
Like,
so you might end up with, if you do like viral content all the time, you might end up with, let's say, as an example, 100,000 audience on Instagram or TikTok. But would you rather that, or would you rather 30,000 that are really engaged and love what you do? Yeah. And are following you for your business stuff. Now, I can do content which goes viral every single time, which has nothing to do with like the content room. But when I talk about the content room, it doesn't get as many views, but it's more valuable to people who want the content room. Yeah. And I tend to find out across all businesses, and it's like a universal thing. So I'm kind of like really passionate there about like just making stuff because it's because you love it.